Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I'm your host, James Egan. Did you know when Daniel Radcliffe was shooting the first Harry Potter, he switched the settings on Robbie Coltrane's cell phone so all his messages were in Turkish? And that is the first of many facts about Daniel Radcliffe. Let's dive in. Before I start, fun fact, I actually used to get mistaken for Daniel Radcliffe. As hard as that is to believe, I did at one point, yes, have hair. But nowadays, I simply look like an egg. He appeared in the 2001 film, The Tailor of Panama. He has never seen the movie. You're not missing much, Daniel. He tried to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone when he was 8 years old, but he gave up because it was too complicated. He tried again after he won the title role in the Harry Potter series. By the way, one of my friends actually auditioned for Harry Potter. He got down to the final 3. He's not bitter at all that he didn't get the role. His favourite Harry Potter book is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Radcliffe's favourite movie that he has starred in is Swiss Army Man, where he plays a corpse. His favourite actress is Scarlett Johansson. The Harry Potter series made him the richest kid in Britain apart from Prince Harry. He says the best Broadway play he's ever seen is The Book of Mormon. His favourite movie is 12 Angry Men. If he were to write a biography, he says he would call it Bring on the Empty Broomsticks. He believes his spirit animal is a wolf with a crossbow. He would love to make a cameo in South Park. According to Radcliffe, the weirdest thing he ever had to do for a role is wax my arse. And now, I'm going to do 2 facts for each of the Harry Potter movies. When he won the title role in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, his parents celebrated by letting him stay up for another half an hour. Yay. He left whoopee cushions on people's seats while shooting the Harry Potter series. These movies had to be made in quick succession or the child actors would be too old to play the characters. One example of this is while filming Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Daniel Radcliffe had to shave his legs for the scene where Harry shows he's missing a sock. Daniel Radcliffe was only going to be paid 1/8 of a million. Yes, only 1/8 of a million for a child. Whew, he got screwed over. But seriously, the Actors Union Equity stepped in and negotiated his terms, so he walked away with £2 million. Alfonso Cuarón directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. He made the 3 main actors, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, and Daniel Radcliffe, write an essay about their character. Emma Watson wrote 16 pages about Hermione, Daniel Radcliffe wrote exactly 1 page for Harry Potter, and Rupert Grint didn't write anything. The director liked this because that's exactly how the characters would act. Hermione would overdo it, Harry Potter would do as he says, and Ron just wouldn't do anything. The bats in Hagrid's hut are real. Daniel Radcliffe didn't like the scene because they urinate everywhere. By the way, I love how the tagline is, everything will change, and one of the last lines in the movie is how nothing changed.
If it made any difference.
In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the second task is underwater. Daniel Radcliffe was underwater for 41 hours and 38 minutes in an enormous tank for these scenes. Most of the actors had about 3 weeks to prepare for the dancing. However, since Daniel Radcliffe is in pretty much every scene, he only had 4 days to memorize his dance. Which is why Daniel Radcliffe isn't very good at dancing in these scenes, although that kind of works out because Harry is supposed to be a bit rubbish. The Order of the Phoenix was on hold for 2 months as Daniel Radcliffe had to do his A-levels and Emma Watson had to do her GCSEs in school. Daniel Radcliffe was supposed to wear contact lenses when he becomes possessed. Radcliffe couldn't put up with contact lenses, so his eyes were digitally altered. Daniel Radcliffe believes his performance in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is his worst performance. He says that he's just not very good in it, and said it's hard to watch. Daniel Radcliffe wanted to cry in the emotional scenes, but Kenneth Branagh told him not to, as it would look too forced. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Daniel Radcliffe had to do the 7 Harry scene 90 times. One of the posters in the cafe is for the London play Equus, which Daniel Radcliffe starred in. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 was the final Harry Potter film. Throughout all the movies, Daniel Radcliffe had broken at least 81s, mainly because he used them as drumsticks. On the final day of filming, Rupert Grint gave Daniel Radcliffe, as well as Emma Watson, a trumpet, as a thank you for working on the series. And finally, he performed the play Equus in 2007. He hated how the paparazzi bombarded him after the show every single night. To get around this, he wore the exact same clothes every single day for 5 months. Paparazzi knew there was no point taking pictures of him because they would look like they were from the day before and couldn't be sold. Special thanks to these fine people for all their help. Be sure to subscribe to Facts About Everything. Follow me on Twitter for updates on upcoming videos. Check out my Facebook page to let me know what subjects you want me to talk about in the future. Thanks for watching, see you again.